channel, that is Math Success Point, which is very important channel for you, and I am providing the solution of the very important questions which are beneficial for you for your each and every kind of examination. Today I have selected the very important topic in which the students generally feel the difficulties, that is removable discontinuity. My topic, that is removable discontinuity. What is its meaning? Discontinuity, function may be discontinuous, function may be continuous, function may be discontinuous. लेकिन discontinuity को कैसे remove कर सकते हैं? That is why it is given removable discontinuity. How it can be removed? That is continuity. I will discuss here today itself. Okay, but before doing that one, I will draw the graph. Try to understand the removable discontinuity by using the graph. Most important thing, my dear student, I am just going to draw the graph and try to understand the removable discontinuity. This is origin, it will be x-axis and it is y-axis. My dear student, this is suppose this is the graph. You see the graph, and I am just going to remove it from here. Okay, I am just going from left side towards this point. Okay, towards this point. Let me take this point here. Point is A on x-axis. At this point, I will check the continuity and discontinuity of the function. And function is what? Y is equal to fx. This is the function. My dear student, try to understand. I will tell you each and every step. एक step बताऊंगा जिससे आपकी समझ में आए. Just I am taking the open circle here. Open circle meaning I will tell you. I will discuss with the formula. Okay. We are just approaching from the left side towards this point. Okay. And from the right side also towards the same point. Okay, from the right side also. Okay, and it will be x is equal to a at x is equal to a. If it is x is equal to a, what will be the value of y? Y will be equal to fa, my dear student. Fa. But discontinuity, removable discontinuity, that will be depend upon fa only. Left limit and right limit of the function will be equal, but it will not be equal to fa. What is the meaning of fa? You see, first of all, the definition of the continuity. The function will be continuous. How you can say that the function will be continuous? If continuity of the function, my dear student, you must have to see, if limit at what limit? At this point, at the point A, which belongs to the domain of the function. Okay, limit x tends to a negative fx, left limit, my dear student. This is the first case. It will be equal to limit x tends to, my dear student, right limit of fa, and it will be equal to fa. If this holds, then the function is continuous. Otherwise, the function will not be continuous. fa मैंने बता दिया, this is equal to y. fa भी y की वैल्यू है, ये भी सारी की सारी वैल्यूज y की हैं. ओके, x की वैल्यू तो यहाँ पे हो जाएगी ना, x एक्सिस पर. y की वैल्यू कहाँ होगी? ऑन द वर्टिकल लाइन. ओके, दैट इज व्हाई you must have to see. Second case, we also can prove if limit x tends to a fx, that also may be equal to fa. If any one condition hold either 1 or 2, then the function is continuous. Okay? We can solve the question by taking the second case or the first case. Okay? In the left hand side of the second case, you can break left and right limit like that. Okay? This thing you can break in the form of left limit as well as right limit. This one will remain same. Okay? Either you solve it the question by using this one or by using this one. Okay? Now, you see by this condition. You see left limit is equal to right limit for discontinuity. Now, for removable discontinuity. My dear student, you see, because I told you that I will tell you each and every step. for this one. Okay, then so that you will understand. For the removable discontinuity, left limit, my dear student, you must have to see, left limit of the function will be equal to right limit of the function. At what point? At the point A. My dear student, both will be equal. Left limit will be equal to right limit, you see. Left limit is equal to right limit. But it is not equal to FA. That is why I have given the open circle. So that it will be, the point will be clear to you, concept will be clear to you. मैंने यहाँ पे open छोड़ दिया because it will not be equal to FA. तो FA कैसा हो सकता है? FA may be up to here और FA may be up to here. यहाँ तक भी FA हो सकता है. मैं इसको डार्क कर देता हूँ. This whole FA may be up to this point. This may be FA. Y value may be here up to here. You see, this value will be here up to here. Okay, that is why left limit is equal to right limit and does not equal to FA. It will not be equal to FA. मैंने बताया इससे कम भी हो सकता है, इससे ज्यादा भी हो सकता है. Left limit is equal to right limit, but it is not equal to FA. It is not equal to FA. Then discontinuity is removable discontinuity. Let me write discontinuity. Discontinuity is removable. Removable discontinuity. My dear student, you must have to keep in mind left hand limit is equal to right hand limit. At what point? At the point A. With the help of the diagram, I have explained this thing. But it will not be equal to FA, then it will be removed. This discontinuity can be removed. How it can be removed? The function can be made continuous. Removable. How you can remove? The function can be made continuous. How it can be made continuous? How you can make it continuous? By redefining. By redefining the value of, by redefining the value of fx. fx की वैल्यू चेंज कर दीजिए भाई, fx है, fx की वैल्यू चेंज कर दीजिए so that left limit will be equal to right limit and will be equal to fa. Then what will happen? Then function will become discontinuous. Function will become continuous. My dear student, the function can be made continuous by redefining the value of fx. fx की वैल्यू को चेंज कर दीजिए, आपका जो फंक्शन है कंटिन्यूअस हो जाएगा. Then what will happen after that? After that it will become, then function will be continuous. Okay, it can be changed like that. Then function is continuous. Function will become continuous if you will change the value of fx. Then this condition will be there, function will be continuous. Let me take some questions related with this one. So that, let me take the left hand limit at x is equal to 2. My dear student, you see fx, f2 will be equal to what? 6. You must have to keep in mind. X is equal to 2 means its value will be 2 because it will be required. Left hand limit will be equal to, my dear student, you see x tends to 2, left limit of it. Left limit at the point 2. Try to understand. What will be the function then? X tends to 2. My dear, this will be the function if it is not equal to. Left limit or right limit means the function will not be equal to 2. That may be a little less or that may be a little greater, but it will not be exactly equal to 2. This is the meaning of x tends to 2 left. Okay, then function is x square minus 4 upon x minus 2, my dear student. It will be equal to limit x tends to 2 and x minus 2 and x plus 2. By applying the identity, my dear student, you check it. Limit x tends to 2, left limit, it will be cancelled, x plus 2. My dear student, let me take put x is equal to 2 minus h. If x tends to if x tends to 2, then h tends to 0. Okay, it will be limit. My dear student, you can solve it directly. Okay, directly you can take the limit. It will be equal to 4. Okay, but I am taking as per the procedure so that you will understand. जो पहले भी मैंने जो वीडियोज में क्वेश्चन लिए हैं वो एक ही प्रोसीजर फॉलो किया है मैंने. तो क्या होगा यहाँ पे इन प्लेस ऑफ x व्हाट यू विल राइट 2 minus h plus 2. It will be equal to limit h tends to 0 and 4 minus h, my dear student, taking the limit, that is equal to 4. Left hand limit will be equal to 4. Okay, try to understand, concentrate over here, because I will find out the right limit as per this one. Second case, right hand limit. Let me take the right hand limit. At the same point, I am just going to take the right hand limit. Only I will change the sign. My dear student, same thing, similar kind of thing you will have to take. Right limit at the point 2. Okay, it will be equal to this one. Right limit you take, my dear student, 4. Its value is also equal to 4. Then what does it mean? My dear student, left hand limit is equal to right hand limit. As per the question, as per the solution, my dear student, you see limit, left limit of the function is equal to right limit of the function, but you see does not equal to f2. f2 is equal to 6. f2 is equal to 6. Left hand limit is 4, right hand limit is also 4. That is why it is not equal to. Then what type of function is there? The function is removable discontinuous function. Removable discontinuous function. मैं यहाँ पे लिख देता हूँ, the function is removable discontinuous. The function is removable discontinuous. Therefore, the function is removable discontinuous. Discontinuous function. How it can be? I told you in the definition. You can remove the discontinuity. How? By redefining the value of fx. How you will redefine this function? The function, उसको भी लिखूंगा, देखिए, the function fx can be made continuous by redefining the value of fx. तो fx की वैल्यू क्या होनी चाहिए, माय डियर स्टूडेंट? लेट मी टेक, बिकॉज लेफ्ट हैंड लिमिट इज इक्वल टू राइट हैंड लिमिट, दैट वाज इक्वल टू 4. लेकिन f2 की वैल्यू कितनी है? f2 इज इक्वल टू 6. और 6 के स्थान पे इन प्लेस ऑफ 6 इफ आई विल पुट 4, देन द फंक्शन विल बी कंटिन्यूअस. ओके, देन व्हाट विल बी द फंक्शन, माय डियर स्टूडेंट? इट विल बी x to the power 4 minus 4 upon x minus 2 if x does not equal to 2. Okay, clear? But in place of 6 there will be 4 if x is equal to 2. My dear student, this function is continuous. fx is continuous. fx is continuous at x is equal to 2. By redefining the value of the function, in place of 6 I have taken 4, the function will become continuous. This is removable discontinuity. Okay, यानी के देखिए उसमें मैं ग्राफ, आई विल ड्रॉ द ग्राफ, इसी में ग्राफ ड्रॉ कर देगा. सी द ग्राफ, x axis, y axis, origin. My dear student, you try to understand the graph. This is x axis. Suppose this is the graph. This is the graph. Up to here, suppose ये क्या है? f2. f2 is equal to 4. ठीक है, सबसे पहले क्या था f2? F2 यहां तक था ना, F2 यहां पर था किसके इक्वल, 6 के इक्वल था। तो हमने इसको क्या किया, देखिए लेफ्ट हैंड लिमिट इक्वल टू राइट हैंड लिमिट। हमने इसको क्या किया, F2 को चेंज करके इसको क्या बना दिया, 4। यहां तक 4 है भाई, देखिए दिस इज 4, ये है, और यहां तक है F2 टोटल 6, यहां से लेकर के यहां तक, यानी कि इसको हटा करके हमने क्या कर दिया, 2 में चेंज कर दिया। देन फंक्शन विल बिकम कंटिन्यूअस। लेफ्ट हैंड लिमिट इज इक्वल टू राइट हैंड लिमिट इज इक्वल टू F2 दैट इज इक्वल टू 4। लेफ्ट हैंड लिमिट भी 4 है, राइट हैंड लिमिट भी 4 है, और F2 भी इक्वल टू 4 आ जाएगा। इन प्लेस ऑफ 6 आई हैव टेकन 4, द फंक्शन बिकम्स कंटिन्यूअस। दिस इज द क्वेश्चन, solution of the question. I will tell you one more question, my dear student, most important question. Remove what on depend upon removable. करूंगा ही करूंगा कि the function is has the removable discontinuity, okay? लेकिन ये भी करूंगा कि हम कैसे उस फंक्शन को redefine करके फंक्शन को continuous बना सकते हैं. That is most important. Let me take the solution, my dear student. Okay, let me take left hand limit. Left hand limit let me take. X tends to 0. Left hand limit of the function, left hand limit is equal to, my dear student, you see x tends to 0, left hand limit function will be, if x does not equal to 0, this function will be there, means sin 2x upon sin 3x. Sin 3x, most important question, try to understand. My dear student, limit of the quotient form of the function, whenever the function is divided by the function, then limit of the function divided by the limit of the second function. That is the rule of the limit. Limit x tends to 0, left limit sin 2x upon limit x tends to 0, left limit sin 3x. Because up to this position we cannot apply any formula. That is why let me change it into such a form so that we can apply the formula which is given in class 11 in the limits. Okay, my dear student, you see limit x tends to 0. मैंने बताया इसको डायरेक्ट भी कर सकते थे हम, ओके, लेकिन आपको सारी चीजें बताऊंगा। क्या होगा भाई, साइन 2x, ठीक है। देन व्हाट डज इट मीन, माय डियर स्टूडेंट, टू यूज दिस फॉर्मूला limit theta tends to 0, sin theta upon theta, its value will be 1. इस फॉर्मूले को यूज करने के लिए क्या करना पड़ेगा, उसको चेंज करना पड़ेगा ना उसी फॉर्म में। तो मैं क्या करता हूं, ठीक है, 2x से मल्टीप्लाई कर देता हूं न्यूमरेटर डिनोमिनेटर में, सो दैट दिस फंक्शन विल बिकम लाइक दिस, ओके। डिवाइडेड बाय व्हाट, लिमिट x tends to 0, sin 3x upon 3x into 3x. Into. My dear student, I will tell you the most important thing here. Try to understand. What the important thing? If x tends to 0, because here it is, you see, limit theta tends to 0, sin theta upon theta. Here it is 2x, यहाँ भी 2x कर लिया हमने, बना दिया, लेकिन यहाँ तो 2x नहीं है। My dear student, you must have to keep in mind, if x tends to 0, then 2x also tends to 0. If x tends to 0, left limit, then 2x also tends to 0. If x tends to 0, 3x also tends to 0. Same thing, similar kind of thing. तो मैं यहाँ पर 2 बनाऊंगा और यहाँ पर 3 कर देता हूँ। Then only its value will be 1, its value will also be 1, it will be 1 into 2x divided by 1 into 3x, its value will be 2 by 3. Most important thing I have got, left hand limit will be equal to 2 by 3. What will be equal to the right hand limit? My dear student, right hand limit will be 0. Okay? You see, it will be equal to 0. If you want to take, let me take the right hand limit. चलिए right hand limit भी मैं बता देता हूं कितनी होगी इसकी, similar kind of thing. Right hand limit you take, similar kind of thing. Right hand limit I have taken the similar kind of thing. Right hand limit will also be same thing. Similar kind of thing will be there. Okay? My dear student, you see one more thing in case of right hand limit. Okay? It will be this one, right hand limit. It will also become 2 by 3. Means left hand limit is equal to right hand limit. But you see, at x is equal to 0, fx is equal to कितना हो गया भाई? f0 कितनी हो गई बता दीजिए. f0 will be 0. f0, x is equal to 0, f0 will be equal to 0. f0 it is equal to 0. Then what does it mean? Left hand limit is equal to right hand limit 2 by 3, but it is not equal to f0. Then what type of discontinuity is there? Removable discontinuity. Left hand limit of fx is equal to limit x tends to right hand limit of fx, but it is not equal to f0. It is equal to 2 by 3. It is equal to 2 by 3, but it is not equal to 0. Its value is 0. Therefore, there is a removable discontinuity. There is a removable discontinuity. But how you can remove it? The discontinuity can be removed by redefining. Redefining the value of fx. तो fx की वैल्यू क्या होनी चाहिए? See, my dear student, fx should be equal to, that will be equal to sin 2x upon sin 3x if x does not equal to 0. और ये क्या होना चाहिए? 2 by 3 instead of, it will be equal to 2 by 3 instead of 0, it will be equal to 2 by 3. The function will become continuous. Most important question related with the removable discontinuity, my dear student, I have discussed with you. Now I will tell you some more questions which are very, very important for you. Let me take some more questions which generally asked in the different types of examination related with the continuity of the function. Question number 3. Let me take the question number 3, my dear student. Question number 3. Determine, I have collected the most important questions. Determine the value of k for which the following function is continuous. At x is equal to 3. At this point the function is continuous. My dear student, function is given. Let me take the function. Function is given x to the power 2 minus 16 upon x minus 4. If x does not equal to 4. And it is equal to k if x is equal to 4. Most important, you will have to find out the value of k. How you can find out the value of k? If the function will be continuous. Okay? दिया यहाँ पर determine the value of k so that the function will be continuous. k की ऐसी वैल्यू निकालनी है कि फंक्शन कंटिन्यूअस हो जाए. जैसे वहां पे डिफरेंट वैल्यू हमने सब्स्टिट्यूट की थी ना रिमूवेबल डिस्कंटिन्यूटी में, या इसकी वैल्यू चेंज करने से ही तो फंक्शन क्या हो गया ना, कंटिन्यूअस हो गया. लेट मी टेक फर्स्ट ऑफ ऑल सॉल्यूशन ऑफ दिस क्वेश्चन. सॉल्यूशन, इफ द फंक्शन इज कंटिन्यूअस, फंक्शन इज कंटिन्यूअस, then what will happen? If the function is continuous, then what will happen? At 4 you will have to check, you will find out the value of k. at 4, x is equal to 4. Okay, the function is continuous. Then what will happen? Limit x tends to 4, it should be equal to fx. Okay, then what will happen? If directly you will take the limit, by the student, you see this will become indeterminate form. In place of x you will write 4, 16 minus 16, 0, indeterminate form. Similarly 0 by 0 form you will. You can't find out any value. Then in such case what you will do? My dear student, you factorize the numerator, cancel the common factors from numerator and denominator, then find out, then take the limit. Okay, its value should be equal to what? f4. What is the value of 4? f4 की value क्या है भाई बता दीजिए. Okay, f4 in place of x you will write 4, x is equal to 4, its value is k. Okay, its value will be k. My dear student, limit x tends to 4, x minus 4, x plus 4, these are the factorization divided by x minus 4. It will be equal to what? K. X minus 4 will be cancelled, my dear student. Limit x tends to 4. Then what is left? X plus 4 is equal to k. This much left only. K. Take the limit. Take the limit. 4 plus 4. 4 plus 4 is equal to what? K. My dear student, what is the value of k? K is equal to 8. I am telling you, in place of k you will write 8, then function will become continuous. Most important question, my dear student, I will take one more question related to continuous. My dear student, it is not difficult to prove the continuity at x is equal to 0 for this function. But first of all, you rearrange the function. How you can rearrange the function? Solution. I will tell you the simplest procedure for this one. Let me take fx. fx क्या होगा? By the given condition. My dear student, by the given condition, what is the given condition? fx. fx की वैल्यू क्या होनी चाहिए बता दीजिए. I will take the two cases. एक केस तो मैं लूंगा आपका क्या चीज? If x is greater than or equal to 0, और एक केस लूंगा if x is less than 0. बस ये दो केस लूंगा ना. x is equal to 0 पर तो दो ही केस होंगे ना. My dear student, you must have to see the condition. Okay, there will be two cases. क्या तो इसको कैसे रीअरेंज करेंगे? देखिए fx, इसी को यहीं पर लिख देता हूं मैं 2x और x. इट विल बी 2x. x is greater than 0, तो एब्सोल्यूट वैल्यू ऑफ x की वैल्यू तो पॉजिटिव होती है ना, माय डियर स्टूडेंट. देन इट विल बी इक्वल टू 2x minus x. ओके, इफ x is less than 0, एब्सोल्यूट वैल्यू ऑफ x क्या हो जाएगी? नेगेटिव x. तो 2x minus x क्या होगी वैल्यू, माय डियर स्टूडेंट? यू मुझे बता दीजिए. इट विल बी x और इट विल बी नेगेटिव नेगेटिव पॉजिटिव 3x. if x is greater than or equal to 0, if x is less than 0, my dear student. देखिए ये फंक्शन की वैल्यू आ गई हमारे पास में. बस अब आप कंटिन्यूटी प्रूव कर सकते हैं. देखिए कितना इंपॉर्टेंट फंक्शन है. लेकिन प्रैक्टिस नहीं हुई कि ना इस तरह के क्वेश्चंस की, इट इज वेरी डिफिकल्ट टू फाइंड आउट द सॉल्यूशन ऑफ द क्वेश्चन. आई एम टेलिंग यू द इजीएस्ट प्रोसीजर. देखिए सबसे पहले लेट अस चेक द कंटिन्यूटी ऑफ द फंक्शन. Check the continuity of the function. Left hand limit first of all. What will be the left hand limit, my dear student? Left hand limit at 0. Function limit. What will be the function if 0 less than 0? X is less than 0. This function will be there, means this one 3x. My dear student, if you will take the limit in place of x, its value will be 0. You can see. Okay? हालांकि मैं इसको h पुट अप कर सकता हूं. मैं इसको ऐसे भी निकाल सकता हूं. पुट x will be equal to 0 minus h. If x tends to 0, h also tends to 0. Okay? तो इसकी वैल्यू क्या हो जाएगी? My dear student, you must have to see h tends to 0 or 3, 0 minus h. My dear student, you take the limit. You take the limit. If you will take h 0, it will be, चलिए एक लाइन और लिख देता हूं मैं, सो दैट द कंफ्यूजन शुड नॉट बी देयर. Minus 3h. If you will take the limit, it will become 0. Means left hand limit is equal to 0. Okay? My dear student, you see, I will take the right limit. Right limit. I will take the right limit, my dear student. Then function will be changed. X is greater than or equal to 0 means function will be x. And it will be right limit. Okay. Take the right limit. S tends to 0. My dear student, it will be h. It will also be equal to 0. Limit will be equal to 0. Left hand limit is equal to right hand limit 0, 0. Okay? Then what does it mean? My dear student, let me take one more condition. Fx is equal to x. यही है ना? X is equal to 0, function is x. f0 की वैल्यू कितनी हो गई? 0. My dear student, therefore, left hand limit at 0 is equal to right hand limit at 0 is equal to f0. Then what happened? Then fx is continuous. F is continuous. At x is equal to 0. Most important question. My dear student, I always made the solution of the question very easy by using my technique, important technique. Okay? It is my request to all of you, you like my videos, share my videos and subscribe my channel and press the bell icon so that my each and every video will reach to you as soon as possible.